Get ready for explosive transfer news. Manchester City is plotting a £190 million midfield revolution, targeting Sandro Tonali and Elliot Anderson. Plus, we dive into the future of Newcastle's stars, with former defender Steve Howey weighing in on Sandro Tonali's potential exit. And insider Keith Wyness revealing Anthony Gordon's uncertain future at St. James Park. And hold on, because the Magpies are also preparing a massive £50 million bid for sporting striker Luis Suarez. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Man City's midfield is set for a seismic £190 million overhaul. Manchester City is gearing up for a massive transformation of their midfield, with Pep Guardiola identifying Sandro Tonali and Elliot Anderson as the prime targets to usher in a new era at the Etihad Stadium. This ambitious £190 million plan comes as key players like Rodri and Bernardo Silva face uncertain futures, with Rodri himself expressing openness to a move to Real Madrid. City's sporting director, Hugo Viana, is spearheading this recruitment drive, valuing Anderson at £90 million and Tonali at a substantial £100 million. The interest in Tonali is particularly strong, fueled by reports of a potential gentleman's agreement allowing him to leave Newcastle if Champions League qualification wasn't secured. To facilitate these blockbuster signings, City is reportedly willing to offer a selection of players, including James Trafford, Rico Lewis, Issa Kabor, and Juma Ba, in potential swap deals. Fans are buzzing with the prospect of a completely refreshed City midfield, while analysts are dissecting the financial implications and the potential impact on current squad dynamics. The race for the Premier League title remains tight, adding another layer of pressure to these strategic transfer plans. Could these massive signings reshape the Premier League landscape? And speaking of Newcastle, we're breaking down whether their star midfielder is heading for the exit. Sandro Tonali's future at Newcastle hangs in the balance. Former Newcastle United defender Steve Howey has voiced concerns that European qualification could be the deciding factor in whether Sandro Tonali remains at St. James Park next season. Tonali, who joined Newcastle for approximately £55 million and has since become a vital component of their midfield, has a contract extended until 2029. Despite his integral role and praise for his assured performances, the club's current league position, sitting 12th and 4 points off European places, raises questions about his long-term commitment. Howey suggests that if Newcastle fails to secure any form of European football, it would be understandable for Tonali to consider his options, potentially leading to a significant sale, much like Alexander Isak's departure in a previous summer. The club's exit from European competitions this season further amplifies these worries. Supporters are anxious about the potential loss of a key player, with many hoping European qualification will be enough to convince Tonali to stay. Analysts are monitoring Newcastle's league performance closely as it could have a domino effect on other star players' futures. Will Newcastle secure European football to keep their stars? Or could a key forward be on his way out of St. James Park? Newcastle United might be looking to cash in on Anthony Gordon. Ex-Everton CEO Keith Wyness believes Newcastle United could benefit from selling Anthony Gordon this summer, with Liverpool reportedly leading the race to agree on a deal ahead of Arsenal. Wyness suggests that Gordon is not currently a fan favorite among a section of Newcastle fans, and that his departure could fetch a decent price to aid the club's rebuilding efforts. This comes at a time when Newcastle is expected to lose key players due to their likely absence from European football next season. With Mohamed Salah's confirmed departure from Liverpool, the Reds are in the market for a new forward, making Gordon a prime target. Wyness also speculates that Bruno Guimaraes could be another high-profile exit, potentially heading to Manchester United to replace Casemiro. The Newcastle fanbase is divided on Gordon's future, with some seeing his potential sale as a necessary step for squad reconstruction. Football insiders are closely watching Liverpool's transfer strategy and Newcastle's financial planning for the upcoming season. Could Liverpool land their target and boost their attack? And what about Newcastle's pursuit of a new prolific goalscorer? Newcastle United is reportedly preparing a £50 million bid for Sporting striker Luis Suarez. Newcastle United is actively working on a potential summer move for Sporting CP's prolific striker Luis Suarez, according to journalist Sebastian Vittel. The operation could reach approximately £50 million, making it the club's major transfer for the next window. Suarez has been in outstanding form for Sporting this season, netting 29 goals and providing 6 assists in 37 appearances across all competitions. His contract with Sporting runs until 2030, meaning the Portuguese club is likely to demand a substantial fee. The Colombian international's profile, combining physical presence with sharp movement in the box, is exactly what Newcastle's attack has been missing. With current forward options like Nick Woltemade and Yoane Wissa and Anthony Gordon often playing out of position, a significant reinforcement is clearly needed. Suarez himself is reportedly open to a move to a bigger European league as he enters the prime seasons of his career. Fans are excited by the prospect of Suarez leading the line, while analysts are evaluating the financial feasibility and strategic fit of such a move. The report indicates exploratory groundwork rather than advanced negotiations, leaving room for further developments. Will this massive bid secure Newcastle's next star striker? And that's all the transfer bombshells for today. And that's a wrap on today's transfer frenzy. Manchester City is aiming for a £190 million midfield overhaul with Tonali and Anderson. Sandro Tonali's Newcastle future is uncertain pending European qualification. Anthony Gordon might be heading out of St. James Park to Liverpool, and Newcastle is preparing a massive £50 million bid for Sporting striker Luis Suarez. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to news for all your breaking sports news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know your thoughts on these transfers in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.